Hey, hey, hey. Welcome back to Designed for Destiny. So, maybe this is your first time here, in which case, girl, your timing is everything. Because on today's episode, it is kind of a big deal. We're not just dropping a new strategy, we're not talking about algorithms or funnels or content calendars today. Today, we're just going to have a conversation, right? About identity, about growth, about what it means when God says, this thing you've been building, it is time to expand it. So, if you're new here, I'm Chantal, and you are listening to Design for Destiny. And if you've been here for a while, you might be thinking, wait, didn't this used to be called something else? Yes, the PurposeBox. And yes, it did. And that's exactly what we're talking about today. So let's go back. When I first launched this podcast, I used to call it the Purpose Box. And I want you to know that name was not random. It really meant something. It represented this idea that inside of you, there is this box of potential, right? A box where God placed gifts, visions, assignments, callings, things that were designed specifically for you to carry into the world. And for a season, that name did exactly what it was supposed to do. It gave language to something a lot of us struggle to articulate. You know, that feeling of, I know there's something inside me, I just don't know how to get it out. The Purpose Box was that excavation. It was about helping women dig in and discover what was already there. And I'm so proud of what that name built. Every episode, every conversation, every woman who messaged me saying, I feel so seen, that happened under the Purpose Box. I'm not running from it, I'm actually honoring it. And here's the thing about growth. Sometimes you outgrow the container. It happens. And that's not a failure. That's actually the goal. So the question is, why design for destiny? I want you to sit with that for a second. Designed for destiny. So there's a difference between knowing you have a purpose and understanding that you were engineered for it. Like, this was no accident, okay? You were just dropped on this earth hoping to stumble into something meaningful. No, you were designed. You were crafted. You were intentioned. God beautifully knitted you together while you were in your mother's room. Hey, it's biblical. And there's a specific destiny that has your name on it. So the purpose box was asking what's inside you. Design for destiny is asking, what are you building with it? See, the mission has not changed. We're still talking about faith. We're still talking about women walking boldly in their calling. We're still having honest conversations about the messy middle, the doubt, the pivots, the seasons where you wonder if you heard God right. All of it is still going to be there, right? But the name change reflects something that's been shifting in me and in this community. We've moved from discovery to deployment, right? We don't want to hover in just discovery mode and not do anything with it, right? From finding our purpose to actually living it out loud with strategy, with faith, and with receipts. Because what God placed in you was never meant to stay in a box. It was meant to move. It was meant to reach people. And it was meant to make an impact that outlives you. And honestly, I needed a name that carried that weight. Now I know what some of you might be thinking. Chantal, is this just a rebrand, like a logo change and a new color palette? And I want to really be honest with you. It's partially a rebrand, yeah. But a rebrand alone is surface level. What this is an expansion, and there's a difference. The name is new, the vision is bigger, and I want to walk you through what that actually looks like going forward. And so this podcast is evolving, okay? We're going deeper, more vulnerability, more strategy, more of the conversation that makes you pause the episode, put your phone down and just think. We're talking about that. I want every episode to feel like a conversation between two women who are serious about their calling, not just consuming content, right? But actually being challenged by it. Second, we're coming to YouTube. Yes, video content is coming, and I'm so excited about this because some conversations need to be seen, not just heard. You'll be able to watch the episodes, get behind the scenes content, and really experience this community in a new way. So if you are not subscribed on YouTube yet, please go do that. Search for Destin Cool on YouTube and hit the subscribe button because it is coming. Third, I want to invite some guest speakers on here. Oh, and this one I'm really excited about because we are bringing women to the table who have done the work, okay, and they're still doing the work. Faith-led entrepreneurs, ministry leaders, women who have built businesses and impact from a place of obedience. We're talking real stories, wisdom, conversations, not just highlight reels. And speaking of doing the work, I have to talk about something I launched that is close to my heart. So I created a program specifically for women who have what I call God ideas. You know what that means? That idea that keeps coming back. The business concept that won't leave you alone. The ministry, the book, the product, the vision. The thing you've been sitting on because you don't know where to start. Or maybe you started and got stuck. Or maybe fear dressed itself up as wisdom and told you to wait. This program is for that woman because here's what I know to be true. God doesn't give you a vision without equipping you to execute it. But sometimes we need someone to walk alongside us and help us translate what's in our spirit into an actual strategy. That is what this program is about. We take the God idea, the thing He put in you, and we build it out. Faith first, strategy second. And so, if you have been sitting on something that you know God told you to build, I want you to look into this. The link and the details are in the show notes. Do not let another season pass with that idea still living in your head because the world is waiting on what's inside you. And I literally mean that. And so, as a recap, let me give you a quick picture of what Design for Destiny is going to look like going forward because I want you to know what you're tuning into. Expect conversations that are honest. I will not come on here and pretend that building something faith-led is always sunshine and breakthrough moments. We're going to talk about the hard stuff, the fear, the financial risk, the seasons of silence from God, the moments you wanted to quit because that's what real looks like and you deserve real. Expect strategy. Faith without works is dead. We all know that. So we're going to talk about the practical side too. Business, digital products, showing up online, pricing, positioning, all of it. Expect to be challenged. So I'm not building a podcast for people who want to feel comfortable. I'm building a podcast for women who want to be activated. There's a difference. Comfortable keeps you where you are, but activated moves you forward. And then finally, expect community. This is not just a podcast, y'all. This is becoming a whole ecosystem for women who are building with purpose. The YouTube channel, the guest conversations, the program, it all connects. We're building something together. So same mission, new name, bigger vision. You've been rocking with the PurposeBox. I just want to thank you, genuinely. You helped build the foundation of what this is becoming. And if you're brand new here, welcome. You showed up at the right time. Here's what I need from you today. Share this episode. If you know a woman who has a God idea sitting on the shelf, send this to her. If you know someone who's building something and needs to hear what that they are designed for this, send this to her. Let's grow this community together. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you're listening, and come find us on YouTube. Leave a review if this blessed you because it helps more women find this space. And remember, what God placed in you was never meant to stay there. You were designed for destiny. I'll see you next episode. Until then.